Here we are in November 2011. Here's my one-of-a-kind custom wall I made. Exposed aggregate top or exposed aggregate sides with colored and stamped top and diamonds into the concrete side that were stamped as well. Goes all the way up the side of the property. One of a kind custom wall. You won't see another one like it. There's little diamonds into the front of it. Of course, I can't miss my crocodile I also made. So I did everything on this property here, all the landscape. Here I had planted a couple of trees here. This is a maple, red-leaved maple. Over there is a weird little, I forget the name, it's a good weird name, but anyway. The little Rundle boulder retaining wall here with some Rundle 40 mil rocks in the garden. This big rock here is a Kootenai assorted stone. It was quite of a pricey stone actually, this one. $900 for this rock. I put some sealer on there to make it nice and shiny. I put some sealer as well on my Rundles over here to make them pop out more color, make them look wet. We're gonna go this way first here. This way, a few little trees here. This tree here was worth $540. Pom-pom Scottish pine, which is pretty cool. Here I've got nice little stones for my walkway on the side of the step here that goes to the front entrance. So these are really nice in color as well. It's too bad it's not very sunny today, as we don't see the colors that great. My retaining wall here goes all the way to the side of the property. Here we did some Ashler slate, colored and stamped with a flagstone brown color. Steps with the vertical risers in exposed. Very nice. I'll back up. I'm only going to go around this job once, so I'll back up so you can get the good view here to the top. As you can see here, we have the exposed wall on the exterior. Another set of risers coming up, same thing. Some more Ashler slate concrete here. That goes up to the first tier. We'll come back to over there in a minute. Here, this step of sidewalk is a nice little custom design as well. The white there is a little bit of snow. It snowed here a little bit up in Canada. As you can see, the exposed aggregate on these risers is beautiful. I created this concrete mix myself, actually, with my concrete mixers. And then I stamped the top surfaces with seamless Roman slate pattern. To the bottom of the property, lots of concrete. Here on this side we had built these two retaining walls. Those were the first things we had done, 1 and 2. Then we put some black mulch chips on the ground with the vegetation and a few rocks and a few solar powered lights, as you can see. Now that it's winter, it's of course not as nice as you can't see the vegetation growing that well. And over here I had sealed, oops, I'm going too fast. I had sealed all the stones that I also have up here. As you can see, it brings out the color in them. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Here we'll go to the top tier just for fun, show you what that's all about. Here we have more Kootenai random stones with the black mulch. Here's the end of the retaining wall that I first showed at the beginning of the video. The very top of the retaining wall, it goes down to there. And after the fence, it just keeps on going all the way to the bottom over there. We have also built the fences on this property. So back to here, second tier, second retaining wall. Black mulch on the ground as well. Pines and shrubs and clematises growing up against the house here. And we'll get back to that corner over there just to get a good view from up here what it looks like in this corner. We got planted the sod beginning of this year. It was supposed to be a big concrete patio, but we changed our mind. Decided to put some nice sod in there. It's gonna snow tonight, so I'm taking this video now before it's too late and I can't do it no more. I'm really happy with these steps I had made. They're quite fancy. So back to this corner here. Like I said, the first job here was doing this first retaining wall here. The next job was doing the second retaining wall on top. Then we'll build this wall on this side that goes to the bottom. Then we did some fencing. Then we did this side of the concrete to my right, left. And after that we poured a little bit of concrete sidewalk over here, which is the seamless Roman slate pattern with the same flagstone brown color. I should go a little closer, a little slower I mean. That butts up to the hot tub patio, which is an exposed aggregate. Very nicely done. With my signature, or the Perfectionist Custom Concrete signature step, which is a square cut in half with the colored and stamped pattern on top. And my beautiful exposed aggregate mix on the vertical risers. Look at that. Really nice. Before I take you on to the other side here, where we have more seamless Roman slate pattern, I want to show that this is a weed whacking free yard. I had poured this little border of the same pattern and color, of course. Which makes it so you can run your lawnmower around here and you can forget about the weed whacking. It was a great idea. We are going to go walk onto this section of the yard now. This was more or less just a patio extension since the hot tub took most of the room. We poured another section here. Which is kind of dirty right now, but you get the gist of it. already at 10 minutes, so I gotta cruise along here. Don't want to make it too long of a video. Here we have a little ramp for your lawnmower. Whoa, a little slippery. Ramp. Some steps to come down. I exposed the sides. I exposed the sides, as I always like to do. Pretty cool little design here. Exposed all the sides on this side as well. And then here we put some Rundle rock on the other side of the concrete as well. So here we have a nice little ramp that goes all the way down back to the front of the driveway. The only thing I haven't done is plant this silly tree here. I've got a pile of extra Rundle rock here that I need to put around it once it is in place. I just don't think I'm going to get around to it this year. I really like this pattern. It's probably my favorite one these days. Pretty cool. We'll walk slowly back down. Front here, I was going to plant another tree in the front yard, but I think I've run out of time for this year. Perhaps next year we will plant a tree there. I was hoping to put a tree between the concrete and these two stones. There's a couple other stones here that weren't cheap. Kootenai assorted stuff. Really nice colors in there. And also another Rundle boulder. Retaining wall I have built right there, which is pretty cool as well. So this pretty much does the tour of the concrete we have poured at this property here. Concrete and landscape and retaining walls. We've done quite a bit of it. And here we are over here. Just to give you a show. Right side, left side, in the backyard. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess that's about it for today. It's kind of chilly out here, so I'm gonna go. It's about -5 degrees right now. I hope I got it all. Enjoy.